It's Madden NFL 22, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Eagles and the Packers coming up next.
Historic Lambeau Field fittingly abuts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. On the return, it's Taylor. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have... make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
The throw over the middle taken in, and they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Now Rodgers. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 14 carries, 64 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football. Give it to him early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
Well, there you go. Rodgers to Rodgers. First down, Packers.
On first down, Jones shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. To throw is Rodgers. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he's going to take this close to the first down markers. He stopped at the Eagles' 14. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Now it's Rodgers.
Open man left side, it's the tight end DeGuara. And the Packers are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
We're not even a quarter way into the season. He's already off to a pretty nice start. NFC Offensive Player of the Week in last week's game.
Yeah, week 2, he was electric. See what week 3 has in store. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Off the play fake. Winslow. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Looking to throw. Winslow. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach. And let's face it, this season certainly has not gone the way many had expected or at least hoped. And I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier this week.
Yeah, we certainly did, didn't we? Because, let's face it, he's heard the whispers, and they're going loud that he shouldn't be around next year. He essentially stormed out of that meeting you just referenced with the reporters. How did he end it? We're done here. That's a function of losing and all the pressure that's on him. You hear about pressure creating diamonds? In this case, it's bursting the pipes of the coach.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Off play action. Winslow. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. 23 yards the pickup there.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. First target, first catch, and a first down. Back to throw. Winslow. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Mecole Hardman. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back onto the field. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Vision and speed, 2 of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in evidence there. Fielded at the 33. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
You know, you're following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under. CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jair Alexander. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, he'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers.
Got a man. It's Amari Rodgers, complete.
Touchdown, Packers.
Amari Rodgers.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake. Winslow. Eluding the pressure right. 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. A give running left. It's Sanders. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Winslow. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. So that challenge, a successful one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And he comes back with one complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. From midfield, here's Rodgers. That's complete, and once again, it's Cobb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Cobb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. A flag down. Let's see if this will stand. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. And again, it's Rodgers. Touchdown! That's caught. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers have moved out in front. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And the result, a Green Bay score. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. Winslow looking here for Smith downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. That swung out wide to Sanders. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll try and throw for it here. Rolling to his left. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Off the play fake. Winslow. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. His feet, what he's been able to do individually running the ball, it's kind of kept him in this game.
No doubt about it, because if he's not making the plays that we've seen, they are really getting blown out in this one. I don't think they have any chance at all. He's keeping them in striking distance.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Off play action. Winslow rolling to his right. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Operating from the gun. Winslow. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run the counter. Sanders. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Off the play fake. Winslow. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken out past the 30. Ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the...
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. And some room to run now. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Jones. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver.
That is caught by Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it ends with a Packers touchdown.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Off-play action. Winslow, he'll buy some time right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Sanders. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
It's complete, and he'll get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. He has been on his A game. We're in the 3rd quarter. He's already in search of touchdown pass number 5.
He's played so well that it's hard for me to take my eyes off of him, even when he's not on the field. I keep finding my eyes finding him on the bench in between series, wondering what he's going to do next. This has been a blast to watch him play the position.
He's been spectacular with those 4 touchdown passes. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Now at Lambeau. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Rodgers. That's complete to Kyle. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Packers add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And the result, a Green Bay score. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very quick. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, no, he lost the football. It is picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Partner, that would look like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door jar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And incomplete. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down. On the draw, here's Sanders. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Winslow looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. 3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by Hollister. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. The kick by Elliott is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts.
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. What a turn of events there. As a kick returner, you know they're going to try to strip it. That's a costly turnover.
But it's interesting because they're going to be aggressive in covering the kick and trying to knock the ball free. But kick returners by nature, they're aggressive as well, trying to turn into a big play. Sometimes when
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2, try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
2nd and 9. They'll go again to Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So now the Eagles down by 1. And time, a huge factor. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw. Pass complete, Goddard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Sanders. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The kick by Elliott is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Malik Taylor. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return, and they've taken the lead. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So now it's the Eagles' turn, trailing by 5. A little over 40 seconds to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. You just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Why were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of